What's going down, YouTube? It's your boy Icy coming back with another YouTube video. Today we got my little brother here, and today's video we're just basically gonna show you guys how you can cut your siblings' hair during this quarantine, during this coronavirus, because I know the barbershops are closed. Barbers are not doing house calls anymore because it's too crazy, y'all. It's too much of a risk for us barbers to be going out and cutting people that we're not too sure of. So just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna put out this video for you guys so you guys can learn how to cut your brother's hair or a quick fade. You know, I'm not saying usually do the same hairstyle. Today, my little brother, he's gonna switch up his hair. He's not gonna have this forward. He usually has it like me, but he's gonna put it to the comb over. So basically how you guys can cut your brother's hairs really easy, you know. But you already know how we do. It's your boy Icy. If you guys are new to the YouTube channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. If you guys like the video, smash that like button for me. If you guys have any questions, you guys need any help, just comment down, DM me, do what you gotta do. I got another video coming out, and if you guys haven't seen my self-cut video, go check that out. It'll be a link in the description. Alright, y'all, first off, we're gonna start combing the hair towards the way he wants his comb over, and we're gonna do his part so then we can cut the hair underneath that. Noticing how I'm using the comb to make the part for him. Next off, we got the number 3 guard. It's gonna be the highest guard that we go up to. So we're just gonna pass that, make the shape for the comb over basically. And once I start on this side, y'all, you guys gonna notice how I use the comb, because the hair is it combs over to that side, so I'm gonna use the comb to fade into that hair. All right, right here we got the first guideline, which is gonna be the ball guideline. We're gonna use our fast feed all the way close, knock it out with the trimmer, make it as bald as possible, then use the shaver, bald it out. Next, we got the 0 guard all the way close, and we're gonna do the first guideline, which is gonna be an inch, which is gonna be like a finger, basically. Noticing how I put my finger. Now we got the lever all the way close, and we're gonna fade it. So we're gonna go from up all the way down. Then we put the lever a little bit lower right there. Put the lever a little bit more lower. And then all the way low. Noticing how I break it down into like 4 parts, guys. Next off, we're gonna do his sideburns. Fade it, same thing, going up, close to down. Next here we got the number 1 guard all the way close. And we're gonna set that next guideline, which is gonna be a finger. Now we got the 0 guard, which is gonna erase that. So first use it closed, open it up little by little, and then that's it for the 1. Now we got the number 2 guard, and we're gonna use it all the way closed, and we're gonna do that next guideline, which is gonna be another finger. And then we're gonna use the number 1 guard all the way closed, and then we're gonna start fading, going up. As you guys can see through that line right there, I'm gonna fade that right there. Noticing how I'm putting the lever more down while I go up. Just make sure you guys don't pass that initial guideline that you guys created first. Now we got the number 3 guard, and you guys remember that was our highest guard. Then we're gonna use that 2 to fade into it. So just notice, guys, I'm using the guard before what I just used to fade into it. Do the same thing, put the lever more lower and lower. Now it's all the way open. Do the same thing on the back. We got the lever all the way closed, and we're gonna start that first guideline. Noticing how I'm pinpointing towards his ears, so that's how I know where to start fading. And then knock it down with the trimmer. Right here we got the number 0 guard. We're gonna do the first guideline. It's gonna be a finger up. Now we're gonna fade that, so we're gonna use the lever all the way closed, and then start opening it up little by little. There you go, open it up, open it up. Noticing how I break it down into 4 steps, guys, all the time, for every guideline.
This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Now we got the number 1 guard all the way closed, and we're gonna do the next guideline. And to fade that, we're gonna use the number 0 guard, close, and then open up little by little. So here we got the 0 guard, close, and now we're gonna fade. Then open it up little by little. Open it up little by little. Now we got the number 2 guard all the way closed, and we're gonna do the next guideline. And to fade into that number 2, we're gonna use the number 1 guard, close to open. Now we got the number 1 guard all the way closed. We're gonna start it not all the way closed. We're gonna put it to like 25%, and then we're gonna start fading from there. Then we're gonna open it up a little bit more. Hit that guideline, and then open that joint all the way up. Boom. Noticing how the fade is already coming in together. Now we got the number 3 guard. That was our highest guard. We're just gonna make sure all the hairs are cut properly. You know, you guys, sometimes you might miss a spot. All the way close to open. Noticing how I'm opening it up while I go up with the fade. You want to start close and then end open. Basically, you guys are gonna do the same thing on that side, on the other side. Alright guys, so right here, this is where I'm gonna help you guys out with the scissor work. Get the hair wet, comb it to the side, and noticing how I cut this hair, guys. I want you guys to pay close attention. Slow it down the video if you guys have to. Noticing how I'm grabbing that hair. Noticing how I'm grabbing it in the angle on the side of his head, on the, like where his circle is. So then when I cut it, it's cutting short to high. I hope you guys are seeing how I'm really doing it. If you guys do it just like this, it should be coming out perfectly. Noticing how that line is already coming out little by little. But that's how you want to hold the scissors in your hands, guys, when you guys are doing a comb over every time. That's the only way you guys are going to take out that line. You know, your fade could be all good, but if it's not with the cut, you know, it doesn't look good. Right here we got the number 4 guard, and we're just going to knock down that any type of hair that's in the way. Alright y'all, so now we're gonna start off with the hairline. We're gonna brush all his baby hairs down, and we're gonna use his baby hair. We're gonna use the number 1 guard all the way closed to knock out some hair and the bulk down, so it's not as much volume and it's not as much bushy. And we're just gonna tap and go, guys. Noticing how I'm just tapping and going. If you guys want any of these machines, it's all gonna be in the link in the description. Check that out. While we're doing his sideburns and his C-cup, noticing how, you know, I'm holding on to his head. I'm using the corner of the trimmer. I cannot be more clear, guys. I'm using the corners. Noticing how I'm using it like a pencil. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the back. Now we're gonna get to the back of his lineup, around the ear, and noticing how I do my technique, guys. I hold down on the ear, I go around his ear, make sure it's not in the way, because you don't want to by accident cut him or anything like that. Do the same thing on the other side, use it like a pencil. Alright, now right here we're gonna start on his part, and with his part I'm just gonna go with how the comb over is already set. Noticing, guys, I'm hitting the top of the line and also the bottom of the line. But never forget that there's two parts to a line, not always just just the top. You gotta do the bottom too. Now we're gonna get into the razor, y'all. Right here, I'm noticing how I'm pulling on the skin. I want to make sure you guys understand that you guys have to pull on the skin. You know, hold the blade into an angle so you don't end up cutting him or nicking him. But as long as you guys pull on the skin, do it like this, you won't cut him. Cause I haven't cut somebody in a long time. Noticing how I'm pulling on his skin, you know, I'm resting his head on my chest and then I'm cutting it. It's your boy Icy. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I got more coming, more up. Join the family. You already know. I'm gonna catch ya.